Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Good morning. It is a Taco Tuesday. We are raring to go. It is the second full day of the week, and we're going to make it our best week yet. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Starting out good. Got a lot done yesterday, so I'm feeling very productive. It's always a good thing when you're feeling productive, right? I got to an article I had been putting off for quite a while now. It was a band review, and I finally got that baby out yesterday. So I just have to proofread it and edit it a little bit and send it off to the editor. I'm not a good proofreader. If you follow my blogs, you see that. I make a lot of typos. I skip words a lot because I'm always in such a rush. I'm always like, just typing. And I skip words a lot. I even do that in my text messages and my emails. And I have to get better at that because I was reading something on the on a blog Facebook page the other day saying how, is it really important to make sure everything's grammatically correct and punctuation and all that? And most people were like, well, yeah, because nobody can take you seriously if you're making all these mistakes. Yeah, I get it. But I just, even when I'm proofreading, I miss stuff. Not only do I write fast, but I read fast. I need to hire me an editor. That's what I need to do. So anyway, got that article done and some other things that I had been putting off. So I'm feeling good this morning. I'm ready to go, ready to get it going. I went for a nice bike ride yesterday. I'm going to do that again today as soon as I'm done my podcast, in fact, because the breeze is usually the lowest early in the morning. Yesterday was pretty windy, so I did not enjoy parts of the ride, but it did show me and prove to me that I can indeed ride my bike in the windy conditions. I didn't enjoy it that much, but it can be done. I can do it. So that's some good news. Some really sad news in the game show world. If you've been watching Jeopardy, James Holzhauer lost. He lost. Now, my husband came home from work yesterday, and he told me that there was word going around that he was going to lose last night. So we were watching it every night anyway, but we paid even more attention. My sister had texted me after the show was over and asked, do you think he lost on purpose? Now, when she said that, I thought she meant with his final Jeopardy bet. And I didn't with that because I think that he was just trying to wager enough to score above the other guy, knowing he couldn't win if the woman who did win, who is from Chester County, Pennsylvania, by the way, she's originally from Paoli, I believe it was. She doesn't live there now. But of course, all the local shows are focusing on the fact that she was originally from Chester County. But if she got the answer wrong, he would win. But if she got it right, he didn't stand a chance. Now I'm reading, and maybe this is what my sister meant. I'm not sure. He didn't seem to buzz in a lot. So was he trying to lose? Did he not want to break Ken Jennings' total amount of winnings record? I don't know. It's so close. Was it $38,000 away from breaking Ken Jennings' record of the most money ever won on Jeopardy? He still had a long way to go when it came to the amount of wins. I think Ken Jennings had 87, 82, something in the 80s. It was a lot. And he was at 30-something. But I have to tell you, I was very sad. I was like, oh, poor James. It's just not going to be as exciting now. Now, good for that woman. I wish I knew her name. I don't know her name. But yeah, she brought him down. She dethroned him. So, and I'm glad it was a woman because, women don't win a whole lot on Jeopardy. we'll see how good she does. I have a feeling that she's not going to be one of the greats. I think that she's very smart. I think she knew a lot of answers, and I think she very aggressively bet because she knew who she was playing, and she knew that was the only way she could ever beat him. And I think she's probably going to take it down a notch now. She doesn't have to do a true daily double, which I think she had like over $7,000 when she did that, which put her ahead of James. And she got both the daily doubles. So that was another factor that led to his losing, I believe. So yeah, I was a little surprised and I thought it was a little funny how upset I seemed. I was like, "Oh, poor James," because I really came to love James. He really became a little endearing to me. I thought I opened up a little bit and became a little more sociable and was making funny faces and but all good things must come to an end, right? He didn't seem that upset about it. He's walking away with almost $2.5 million, so not too shabby at all. Wanted to talk about my topic, which is men's crop tops are back. Okay. I remember when I was a kid, so I'm guessing it was the 80s. My brother had a mesh. It was a black mesh, almost like a netted shirt that was a crop top. I just remember him wearing it all the time. He loved it. So I put a picture up on the Hopefulist page. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do. And it mostly looks like a tube top, the one that they have in the on the headline of the article, in the picture of the article. It is a man, what looks like a tube top, which, men shouldn't be wearing tube tops. Just my opinion. That is a little ridiculous. Now, if you actually go in and read the article, they have some other ones that are, more like shirts. They're just shorter. One goes like to just below the breast. That's still a little too high for me. I think that would be too high for a woman as well. They have ones that come down a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not loving the look. But, here's the thing. Women want to show off their bodies. Why is it not okay for men to do it? If they're rocking some 6-pack abs, yeah, I'm sure they do want to show them off. Of course, they get to walk around in their, topless whenever they want in the summertime, honestly. I still don't like that. That kind of creeps me out. I don't think that the younger generation does that as much as the older generation. My stepfather still to this day just walks around the house with no shirt on. My husband never goes shirtless, mostly because he's not crazy about his physique right now. But yeah, even when we're on the beach and stuff, he always has like a muscle shirt on or a tank top or something. It was funny when we first started going to the beach together, he would always wear a shirt on the beach. And then by the time August rolled around, because he likes to go in the water, like literally swim, I go up to my knees in the ocean, and that's pretty much about it. But he'll actually go in and swim and like get everything wet. And around August, he would it would be too hot for him to wear the shirt in, so he would take it off, and then he had the t-shirt tan line. And I'm like, all right, the next summer you have to decide. Either it's shirt on all summer or shirt off all summer, because I'm not going to be seen with you in this t-shirt tan line. It's embarrassing. So you know how he worked it out? He doesn't go to the beach anymore. He showed me. So some of the comments on these crop tops for men, Jim says, because I just asked yay or nay on the crop top. Jim says yay if you're gay. Martin says nope. Thomas says, what happened to men being men? Diane says, oh my God, stop. Kim says, why? Diane says, hell no. You're asking and I'm telling. I like my man to look like a man. No in between. No man bun. I'm with you on that. No lace shorts. No cropped anything. A manly man. We have gotten quite a few of gifts featuring Simon Cowell, which a big old no. Big old no. Patty says, nay. Karen says, maybe for a cross-dresser. Laurie just simply says, ugh. Rob says, that's a no for me. That's actually Bob. And Eleanor says, horrible looking. What's the point? Linda says, it's better than the latest bathing suit I've seen for men. But both receive a no from me. I have not seen the latest bathing suit for men. I'm guessing that I don't want to. Wilbur gives a big old hell no. Betsy, another Simon Cowell gift. It's a no from me. Lauren says it looks like he's wearing bandages due to broken ribs. Now, Marcy says the moob tube shown here, no. But a guy with a nice torso could rock the crop tops shown in the article, bringing back the 80s. Kim says no. Megan says, nay. Lisa says, oh my God, no. Michelle says hideous, and Linda says not at all. So I don't think I saw, well, Marcy was a maybe with the other types, not the tube top. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of ridiculous. But, I guess men want to show off their abs too. But again, they can take their shirt off at any time, and they're not going to be arrested for that. But again, men, just like the women, only rock it if you can. Rock it if you can. I'm going to move on to my blog post, Bad Behavior Week. Today we're going to talk about overthinking. I have up a picture, and the quote is from Allie Moe. Nothing in this world will torment you as much as your own thoughts. True that. I have another quote that I put up from Colin Hightower. Worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but never gets you anywhere. Right now, I'm worried that you can hear Tucker eating in the background. She picks the most opportune times to eat. She usually eats right before, when we're going to bed. We let her out for the last time for her last potty break. And then she comes in and she starts eating. And we're both in bed waiting for her because, we've got to help her into the bed. So I hope you're not hearing this crunching because it's extremely loud. We just switched to a bigger morsel food because she's eaten before while I've done this. And it didn't seem to be as noisy. But these are bigger morsels. They didn't have the little bites. So if you can hear the crunching in the background, that is Tucker. And I apologize. Darn dog. All right. I've also seen a quote that states 97% of the things you worry about don't even happen. I'm not sure if that is accurate or how you even measure something like that. But let's just pretend it's true because it shows how much time we waste agonizing over things that will likely never happen. I am 100% guilty of this. I have probably spent half my life worrying. For a while, I didn't even try to change it. I figured it's just how I am. No, wrong. I mean, it was how I was, but it didn't mean I had to stay that way. And again, I worried about so many things that never, even if it came true, it didn't impact me the way that I thought that it would. Worrying is not productive. It truly does steal the happiness of this present moment. When you are worried, you are thinking about something in the future, something that may not even happen. And ladies, I hate to tell you, it's very aging. The stress of worry takes a toll on you. It causes wrinkles, gray hair. It's just bad for your health overall. You're not only stressing over the future, you're letting it rob you of the present. So just don't do it. Now, I have worried countless times. If people are mad at me, I worry, will I lose my job? I worry that my husband will leave me. I worry that I won't make enough money to pay my bills. I worry about how I look and how people perceive me. I worry if people think I'm nice or kind of a bee. I worry that it will rain on the next party I'm planning. I worry the library won't have my next book club selection and I'll have to fork out the money for it. I worry that my dog is going to die constantly, which she is. One day she will die. And I don't want to spend the last few years of her life because I'm hoping we can squeeze a couple more years out of her. She's going to be 13 this year. She's in pretty good health. Here's hoping. But I don't want to waste the last couple of years of her life just worried about